So good morning, it's Saturday morning, and I was in the woods yesterday cutting some logs, and I ran into a little issue. It's all part of logging. Show you what's going on here. So I cut this big spruce tree down, and I wanted it to fall this way, but it fell the other way, and it fell onto my chainsaw. So it happens sometimes. I just couldn't get the chainsaw out of the way. Nobody got hurt, that's the main thing. Chainsaws are replaceable, right? So what happens in the woods when a tree falls on your chainsaw, happened before, usually the ground is pretty soft, so it'll sink that chainsaw down into the ground, in my experience, and you know, minimal damage, bent handle. That's what I'm thinking with this guy. Thank goodness I used my backup saw yesterday, not my new steel. It's my backup Red Max saw. Still a good saw, but I don't think there's much damage. So what I'm doing this morning, I've got my tractor down there. I stretched my cable down here, and I've got it hooked up to the tree, to a birch tree. And then back to the tree here. So from the tractor over this way, back to the tree. And the idea is that I'm gonna give it a tug and lock the cable, and it should roll that big spruce tree off my chainsaw, just enough for me to get it. I'm gonna give it a try. Roll the log off the tree off the chainsaw, and then we'll deal with it after. Interesting fact about this tree. Check this out. This is a hemlock. It's a small hemlock. Where did he go? Oh yeah, he's still in the tree. So if you look there, that little hemlock, he's caught into the big spruce. There's the hemlock, there's the spruce, and they both share the same root system. You can see where it cracked here. Anyway, hemlock, spruce. Yeah, so both trees sharing the same, sharing the same root system. There's always an interesting tree here, out here in the woods. All right, so we're gonna give this a tug to see what happens. Yeah, didn't work out so well. Actually, never seen me break the cable at the pivot there. So yeah, that didn't work out so well. See, what I was trying to do, I wrapped this chain around the tree over there, and this is called a choker. So the cable goes through here, around the tree, onto the chain, onto here, and pulls the chain this way. But it actually broke. Yeah, it actually broke the cable. I'm gonna have to make a phone call for reinforcements. Yeah. So while I'm waiting for reinforcements, my dad's gonna come with the grinder and some sockets. I guess I might as well grab my chainsaw. I do have another spruce down on the ground there, and I'll limb him and get him ready. I'm time sensitive this morning because the black flies have hit. So by 10:30, 11 o'clock, they really come out and the sun's out today. It's a great day, beautiful day. Right now it's chilly, there's not a fly to be seen, but if you wait too long, they hit, and you don't want to be in the woods when the black flies arrive. It's no fun. So we did manage to get my chainsaw off from underneath the tree. Now I've got to give him a pull here. I've got my tractor. Here's my cable. You can see my tractor over there. Got to give the tree a pull so it can fall on the ground so I can limb it. And I've got another one over here. Yeah, we did manage to get the chainsaw clear, and there was no damage at all. I was lucky. So gave it a little tug. I did figure out what I did wrong though for the broken cable. When you tow something or pull something with the cable, you shouldn't go directly to and back. It makes too much of a loop when you come back, so you should pull from an angle that way. You don't have as much of a, you know, like a really tight angle on your cable. That tractor pulls really hard, the winch pulls hard. So what I did the second time is I wrapped the cable around a tree and gave the tree a pull, and out came the chainsaw, and no damage, thankfully. All right, so we're gonna give this tree a tug. It's later Friday evening, and I'm heading back in the woods. I was in here last weekend, had little chainsaw issues, and broke the cable, and I'm happy to report that it didn't do anything to my chainsaw. Fixed the cable, had to tighten up the chain drive on the logging winch, and so I brought out a few logs last weekend, but I'm back in here this weekend. So right now I'm just bringing in the tractor in the woods, and tomorrow morning I'll be back in early to beat the black flies. So my daughter's behind me with the Honda. She's coming to pick me up. Got a couple of spruce trees here. That one on the left, I'm going to try to knock down right in the forest there. Let's see what we can do. Timber. He didn't quite fall down, but that's okay. We'll get the winch and we're gonna hook on to him here and pull him down on the ground, limb him, and we'll haul him out. That's all right. The winch will pull that down. We'll get the tractor and yeah, we'll pull that down. I got to do a couple of live edge boards for a customer for shelving, kitchen shelving. So I cut a couple of beech trees yesterday and one of them's hung up. So I'm going to take the cable of the winch and see if we can't pull it down. little bit of a fall there. So I got a few 18 footers and I cut a 16 footer, and I've got a, you know, it's a small load, and I have this beech wood as well. I have 2 pieces of beech wood. I've actually never sawn beech wood. A customer of mine wanted some live edge for some shelves. I've sawn maple, birch, a few of those species of hardwood. It's not really something that's in demand too much down this way. I cut mostly framing lumber, mostly spruce and hemlock, a little bit of pine. But anyway, yeah, 2 beech trees. So I'm gonna cut those up on the sawmill, see what that does. I know they're hard as heck. It's quite a dense wood. But anyway, got those 18 footers and a couple of 16s, and I'm out of here. It's like 8 o'clock and the flies have just about taken over. So I'm gonna head out, and next video I'll probably set up the sawmill with the extension outside of my building there, and I'm gonna saw those really long logs, and that'll be interesting. So thanks everybody for watching and supporting and commenting. I appreciate it. It's always fun, and we'll see you later.